Unlocking Emotional Harmony, Stoicism's Secrets to Love and Communication. Dive into how Stoic wisdom elevates relationships, fostering empathy, understanding, and powerful communication, ready to transform your connections. Have you ever wondered how ancient philosophy could improve your modern relationships? Welcome to a journey of thought and reflection where we explore the intersection of Stoicism and relationships. Stoicism, a school of philosophy born in Athens over 2,000 years ago, is often misunderstood as a doctrine of emotional detachment. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and managing them to lead a life of virtue and wisdom. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the actions and reactions of others, we can control our own. It implores us to focus on our reaction to events rather than the events themselves. This principle can be a powerful tool in our relationships, where misunderstandings and disagreements often arise from our reactions rather than the actions that trigger them. Imagine a relationship where each person takes responsibility for their own actions and reactions, where understanding and empathy are the guiding principles. This is the promise of Stoicism. It offers a path to relationships that are deeper, more compassionate, and ultimately more fulfilling. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of clear and honest communication. Stoics believe that conflict often arises from miscommunication and misunderstanding. By focusing on clear, direct communication, we can avoid unnecessary conflict and strengthen our relationships. Stoicism is not just about personal growth, but about the growth of our relationships as well. It provides us with a roadmap to navigate the complexities of our relationships, helping us to understand ourselves and others better. It encourages us to cultivate love, compassion, and effective communication, leading to stronger and more fulfilling connections. So, if you're intrigued by the idea of applying ancient wisdom to your modern relationships, you're in the right place. Today we're going to explore the ways in which Stoicism can enhance your relationships, from developing self-understanding to embracing empathy, from mastering the art of communication to putting Stoic principles into action. So let's dive into the 17 ways Stoicism can enhance your relationships. The first step in improving our relationships starts within us. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece, puts a significant emphasis on self-understanding. It encourages us to delve into the depths of our own minds, to comprehend our emotions, desires, and thoughts. It's about acknowledging our strengths, our weaknesses, and the aspects of ourselves that require growth and improvement. This inward journey illuminates our understanding of others. When we grasp our own complexities, we become more patient, more forgiving with those around us. We start to see that just like us, others too have their struggles, their triumphs, their fears and desires. It makes us more empathetic, more compassionate. Moreover, self-understanding allows us to communicate better. It aids us in expressing our feelings more accurately and understanding others' viewpoints more clearly. It fosters deeper connections, more meaningful interactions. In essence, Stoicism is a mirror, reflecting our inner selves, helping us to understand not just who we are, but also how we relate to others. Self-understanding is the cornerstone of every successful relationship. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, but understanding and controlling them. Stoicism, a philosophy born in ancient Greece, has a profound lesson to teach us about empathy. It promotes a deep understanding of our own emotions, which in turn allows us to better empathize with others. Imagine a world where we can navigate our feelings with grace, not being swept away by them, but rather observing them calmly, understanding their roots, and making conscious decisions on how to react. This is the world Stoicism invites us into. It teaches us to see things from others' perspectives, to step into their shoes, to feel their joys and their pains. It encourages us to extend compassion, not just when it's easy, but also when it's challenging. And remember, empathy is not a one-way street. It's equally important to be compassionate towards ourselves, to acknowledge our own feelings without judgment. This is the heart of Stoicism. Embrace empathy not just for others, but for yourself too. Words have power, and Stoicism teaches us how to wield them wisely. In the realm of Stoicism, communication is not merely about expressing oneself or exchanging information. It's a dance of wisdom and virtue, a chance to practice restraint, clarity and honesty. It's an art that can strengthen the bonds we share with others. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, guides us to lead lives of virtue, wisdom, courage and moderation. These principles, when applied to communication, can transform the way we interact with the world around us. Imagine a conversation, a dialogue between two individuals. Now picture it through the lens of Stoicism. Here, every word spoken is a chance to demonstrate wisdom, to choose honesty over deception, clarity over confusion. Every silence is an opportunity to listen, to understand, to show empathy. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of our words, to speak only when necessary, and to say only what is true and beneficial. It reminds us that our words can heal or harm, unite or divide. It urges us to choose our words with care, to wield them not as weapons, but as tools for understanding and connection. Stoicism also teaches us the value of listening, of truly hearing what others have to say. It promotes understanding over judgment, empathy over indifference. It guides us to listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts, to understand not just the words, but the emotions, the experiences, the human being behind them. In the world of Stoicism, communication is not a battle to be won, but a bridge to be built. It's not about proving a point, but about understanding a perspective. It's not about winning an argument, but about nurturing a relationship. So let us embrace the Stoic art of communication. Let us speak with wisdom, listen with empathy, and build bridges of understanding. Let our words reflect our virtues, our conversations nurture our connections, and our silences foster our empathy. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. And in the realm of Stoicism, it's an art, an opportunity, a path to greater wisdom and deeper connections. It's not enough to just know Stoic principles, we must live them. Stoicism, at its heart, is about action. It's a philosophy of doing, not just thinking. So how do we apply these principles to our daily lives and relationships? Firstly, let's consider the notion of control. Stoicism teaches us that our control lies within ourselves, in our reactions and responses. So when faced with disagreements or challenges in relationships, we can choose to respond with patience and understanding rather than anger or frustration. We can't control others, but we certainly can control our reactions to them. Secondly, let's talk about empathy. Stoicism encourages us to view things from others' perspectives. By practicing empathy, we can better understand the feelings and thoughts of our partners, friends or family members, which in turn can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Next, we have the principle of acceptance. Stoics believe in accepting things as they are, not as we wish them to be. This can be particularly useful in relationships, as it allows us to appreciate our loved ones for who they truly are, rather than who we want them to be. And then there's the principle of living in the present. Stoicism advises us to focus on the here and now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. In relationships, this means investing our time and energy fully when we are with our loved ones, cherishing the moments we share together. Lastly, Stoics value virtue above all else, and this includes virtues like honesty, kindness and respect, which are all crucial for healthy relationships. By striving to embody these virtues in our interactions with others, we can cultivate deeper connections and mutual respect. These are just a few ways to integrate Stoic principles into our relationships, but the possibilities are endless. The true beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's a philosophy designed to be lived, not merely pondered upon. Remember, Stoicism is a practice, not a theory. Now let's explore the 17 ways Stoicism can enhance your relationships. 1. Understanding of self. Stoicism teaches us to know ourselves better. This self-understanding allows us to communicate our needs effectively and understand others' needs in return. It's a two-way street, and it starts with you. 2. Embracing empathy. Stoicism encourages us to step into another's shoes, to understand their perspective. Empathy is not simply about feeling what others feel, but understanding why they feel it. This understanding can bring about deeper connections and improve communication. 3. Acceptance of change. Change is inevitable, and Stoicism teaches us to accept it instead of resisting it. This acceptance can alleviate the stress that comes with change, allowing relationships to grow and evolve naturally. 4. Control and acceptance. Stoicism teaches us the difference between what we can control and what we can't. By focusing our energy on what we can control, we reduce unnecessary stress and conflict in our relationships. 5. Living in the moment. Stoicism encourages us to live in the present, to savor the moments we share with others. This presence of mind can strengthen our connections and make our relationships more fulfilling. 6. The value of virtue. Stoicism places a high value on virtue, on qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By embodying these virtues, we can build relationships based on respect and mutual understanding. 7. Resilience in adversity. Stoicism teaches us to remain resilient in the face of adversity. This resilience can help us navigate the ups and downs of relationships, maintaining a sense of stability and peace. 8. The power of perspective. Stoicism encourages us to see things from different perspectives, to understand that our viewpoint is not the only one. This openness can foster understanding and reduce conflicts in our relationships. 9. Practicing patience. Stoicism encourages patience, understanding that things take time. This patience can prevent hasty decisions that might harm our relationships, allowing them the time they need to grow. 10. Valuing simplicity. Stoicism teaches us to value simplicity, to focus on the essential aspects of our relationships. This focus can prevent misunderstandings and keep relationships clear and straightforward. 11. The art of listening. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of listening to understand, not merely to respond. This active listening can improve communication and deepen our connections. 12. Practicing gratitude. Stoicism encourages us to practice gratitude, to appreciate the good in our lives. This gratitude can foster positivity in our relationships, making them more enjoyable and fulfilling. 13. Embracing imperfections. Stoicism teaches us to embrace imperfections both in ourselves and in others. This acceptance can foster understanding and reduce conflicts in our relationships. 14. The power of reflection. Stoicism encourages reflection, taking the time to consider our actions and their effects. This reflection can promote understanding and improve our interactions with others. 15. Maintaining integrity. Stoicism places a high value on integrity, on being true to ourselves and our values. This integrity can build trust and respect in our relationships. 16. Practicing forgiveness. Stoicism encourages forgiveness, understanding that everyone makes mistakes. This forgiveness can prevent resentment and maintain the health of our relationships. And finally, 17. Cultivating inner peace. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner peace, to maintain a sense of calm regardless of external circumstances. This peace can provide stability in our relationships, helping us to navigate conflicts with grace and understanding. These are the 17 ways Stoicism can enhance your relationships. But remember, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Embarking on the path of Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. Like any journey worth taking, the path to mastering Stoicism requires commitment, open-mindedness, and courage. It requires the courage to confront our deepest fears, the open-mindedness to question our preconceived notions, and the commitment to continuously strive for self-improvement. The journey of Stoicism is not a solitary one. It is intertwined with our relationships, shaping and being shaped by them. Our interactions with others provide us with countless opportunities to apply Stoic principles, to cultivate empathy, understanding, and effective communication. In the realm of relationships, Stoicism teaches us to value the essence of our connections over their superficial elements. It encourages us to see beyond the masks that we and others wear and to engage with the authentic beings beneath. It reminds us that every person we encounter is fighting their own battles, just as we are fighting ours, fostering a sense of shared humanity that can deepen our relationships in profound ways. Yet the application of Stoicism in relationships is not a one-time effort. It is a continuous process, a lifelong commitment to learning and growing. Each day presents a new opportunity to practice Stoicism, to reflect on our actions and their impacts, and to strive for better. In this way, the journey of Stoicism becomes an integral part of our daily lives, a guiding light that illuminates our path and enriches our relationships. So, as you embark on your Stoic journey, remember that it's not about reaching a destination, but about the lessons you learn and the growth you experience along the way. It's about the bonds you strengthen, the love you cultivate, and the compassion you spread. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, for your own sake and for the sake of those you hold dear. So, let's embark on this journey together. Let's embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and apply it in our relationships. Let's strive to understand, to empathize, to communicate more effectively. Let's cultivate love, compassion, and connection. May your Stoic journey bring you closer to your loved ones and yourself. Thank you for joining our journey into the heart of Stoicism and relationships. If you found value in today's insights, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more wisdom on love, compassion, and the Stoic path. Until next time, cultivate love and wisdom in every step of your journey. See you soon.